So considering there's already a 62% iron ore derivative contract in the market, what is the need for a 65% one?
Yeah, well, really, it's down to the spreads, the wide spreads and wide volatility between the different grades of iron ore. You know, iron ore is a lot more than just one commodity. There's a lot of grades, and the spreads and volatility between these are quite dynamic. We've especially seen them become a lot more dynamic post 2016 with the reforms of the steel industry that the Chinese government implemented. As part of their 13th five-year plan, the Chinese government implemented a lot of capacity cut measures to cut excess steelmaking capacity, and also to eliminate the production of substandard steel. And those measures effectively tightened the steel market greatly in China and drove up prices at a time when those price rises were also supported by very strong downstream end user demand. And those higher prices meant that mills were then more profitable, making more higher margins, and those more profitable mills then looked to raise efficiency to make hay while the sun shines, producing more steel. And the way they raise that efficiency is by using higher grade iron ores, which produce less slag in the blast furnace and produce higher hot metal yields. The other factor is the environmental measures that have come in China as well. So the stricter environmental protection law post 2016 in China means that we now have more draconian, more punitive measures for exceeding emissions limits. And again, another way that the mills look to reduce their emissions is by using the higher grade iron ores, which require lower carbon fuel consumption in the form of coke, and lower the emissions. So it's really this carrot and stick dynamic of motivating factors, the financial motivations of higher margins and the stick incentive of the environmental penalties that have led to an increase in the volatility between grades and the need for other risk management options for other grades of iron ore outside of just 62.